welcome back to Night In with Manta. It's the Golden Forest edition. We're reading the Golden Forest and it's so fun! If you've been tuning in with us, we just did episodes 12 and 13, and today we are doing episodes 15 and 16. Things are getting crazier. We're finding out more about these two, I think they're lovebirds. But before we do that, let's get into some introductions on this couch first.
Hi, I'm Emma. I'll be reading for Chief, Noble 1, and Warrior 2.
Hi, I'm Eva. I'll be reading for Envoy, Gazeta, and Mother.
Ooh. Hi, I'm Ren. I'm narrator, sound effect, guard, 1, elder, and warrior 1.
Nice.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm Rock, and I'll be reading for Coon.
And I'm Ashley. I will be Noble 2, the rival tribesman, and guard 2.
Yeah,
Whoa.
So watch out. But before we get into reading these episodes, let's first do a quick recap of what's just happened. Eva, will you take us through that?
I got you. Episode 14 was intense. It was like something you'd see from Darth Vader in Star Wars. Anyway, in the episode leading up to this, we watch Renier witness the return of Coon to the cave. Only this time, he arrives on a gondola flown by giant eagles. You heard that right.
Sexy.
True story. They descend on the raiders and just absolutely slaughter everyone. Again, serious Darth Vader vibes here. As she's watching this happen from her safe space, she wonders, why he isn't pausing to at least check that he isn't accidentally killing her. Renier escapes with Coon's axe, Orther, and travels all the way to Salt City to return it, only to discover that he's taken a bride. Bummer. Let's learn a little more about Coon in episode 15.
The Golden Forest. In the early winter of last year, the chief of the Black Rock Mountain tribe sent an envoy to the Salt Mountain tribe. The two had a long history of conflict between them.
My liege, the great Utu visited my chief in a dream and said that he requests a marriage alliance with the Salt Mountain tribe in order to reconcile our differences. The daughters of my chief are beautiful and kind-hearted. I couldn't imagine a more joyous occasion than if our tribes were united by marriage. In addition, we owe you an apology for overlooking the mining of the divine stones, so we've brought you this.
Ooh, good.
We formally invite the High Priest of Salt Mountain to officiate a rite in our newly renovated Temple of Utu in order to celebrate a reconciliation between our two tribes.
Oh.
If all the High Priest's kin were to attend, it would be all the more joyous. If the parties find each other agreeable and join in marriage right away, it would result in perfect harmony.
He's so handsome.
Right? Thank you.
Someone had to say it.
After the envoy returned to Black Mountain, the troubled chief of Salt Mountain held a meeting with his elders.
Naturally, the offer of reconciliation is welcome, but our lineage goes directly back to the man-eating eagle. We cannot marry our successor off to a woman of another tribe.
But we can't ignore Utu paying a visit to his dreams. Also, while they may be a separate tribe, all tribes of the Northland share the same pain and history.
That's beautiful.
What do you think, Coon? It's your marriage we're discussing. I'd like to hear your opinion.
I will follow Utu's wish.
I see. We cannot simply ignore a request for a reconciliation vow in the name of Utu. Spread the word that we plan to leave for Black Rock Mountain in 7 days.
7 days. 7 days. It's only 7 days.
Wow, that's 7 days.
I know, very biblical. Once the high priest of Salt Mountain had brought all his kin to Black Mountain, they received a warm reception lasting 10 days. The food was plenty, the drink was fragrant, and the chief's 2 beautiful daughters dressed in their finest attire to greet the guests.
It's not a bad deal.
The mood between the 2 tribes were friendly and easygoing. That is, just until the people of Salt Mountain let their guard down and climbed the temple stairs together to perform the rite.
We no longer serve Utu! From now on, we serve Armanu and Kata of the Golden Forest.
Per the Golden Forest request, we will exterminate the Salt Mountain tribe and take over their fertile land.
Kill them!
Don't let any of them get away!
Yo, wasn't a fight.
Commitment?
Yes, that was nice. It wasn't a fight. It was a massacre. Deceived by the Black Rock Mountain tribe, the head family of the Salt Mountain tribe was led to the temple without weapons, then massacred mercilessly.
Coon, you have to.
Coon survived. As his parents, siblings, and fellow warriors were hacked to pieces, Coon managed to escape with the help of a single axe. Had he also died, the Black Rock Mountain tribe would have succeeded in wiping out the Salt Mountain tribe. He was the only survivor of the chief's family, and his responsibility was to protect his tribe. He dragged his wounded body through the swirling snowstorm. And when he reached the cedar forest that marked the boundary between the Salt Mountain and Black Rock Mountain, only then did he feel the weight of being the lone survivor.
Story of my life.
In the name of Utu, presider of light and justice, I swear I will have vengeance. I will offer you all of your lives as a sacrifice to satisfy Utu, Lord of Justice. I hereby make the same oath you did, to exterminate your entire tribe. In the name of Utu, I, Coon, of Salt Castle, will exterminate every breathing being in that castle, from the chief's family, down to the newborn babies of the slaves and the livestock in the barns.
Not the slave babies.
That's
a little too much.
Take it down a notch.
I swear in the name of the great sun I serve, and until I carry out this act, there will be no funerals and no mourning. There will be no feast to amuse me, no song, and no dance to console me. And I will meet no woman who can please me.
Okay. Well, just a little bit. Just so much.
Otherwise, let Utu's rage and curse fall upon me. Until I achieve my goal, nothing.
Boo.
Dang.
So you think.
So that's what happened before they met, huh? The son of the great chief returned 21 days later. He announced that everyone at Black Rock Castle died, save himself. And he spoke without showing even the slightest sign of agitation or sorrow towards the people clinging to him weeping. Not long after, he made a sacrifice to Utu in the Salt Mountain Temple. Hair time.
I like his earrings.
Nice earrings.
I'm liking that hair.
He's going to war, honey.
And he kept his promise. He gathered the 11 remaining tribes and led them to Black Rock Mountain. There, he killed everything that breathed.
Dear God.
From the chief's family to the newborn baby.
Why is he obsessed with the babies?
It took a full day and night for the slaughter to end.
That's 8. Wow. Rude.
He's quick.
He went off.
He's efficient, though.
Yeah.
After returning to Salt Castle, Coon gathered the heads of each tribe. He announced a plan to wage war against the Golden Forest and the Southland, which had schemed to divide the Northland. The next day, the young ruler of Salt Castle was crowned Lugal, king of the alliance of the 11 Northland tribes.
Earrings just blinging.
And so that's how the Lugal united the Northland. He suffered a great deal, but in the end, he took a beautiful Irish and found peace. Also, children have been scarce in the Lugal's family for generations, and seeing as how the previous chief's family was all murdered, the news of a royal heir is a joyous occasion for all of Northland.
A royal heir? He married the most beautiful woman in the Northland, and his child is about to be born. The most beautiful woman in the Northland.
I heard their wedding gifts are piled to the ceiling.
Tremble, tremble.
They're so happy together, they never even leave their own chambers.
Ooh, okay.
I heard he told the heiress's servants not to oppose any of her wishes and to be extra careful around her. I guess even the great Lugal is held captive by his Irish.
Well, now's the right time for that. Doesn't matter whether you're the Lugal or someone like us. Tiptoeing around your wife while she's pregnant is a man's escapable fate.
You watch your mouth. A great warrior needs his rest after such a war. And of course he's happy. The Eresh will soon give birth to his precious child.
What did I expect? Coming all the way here.
Not that.
Did I want him to apologize? Did I want to know the reason why he betrayed me? Did I come here to throw his axe down and tell him he might as well just kill me himself? He took the most beautiful woman in the Northland as his wife, and his child will be born in a few months. Did you decide to keep my existence a secret from her? You didn't want it to be known that you gave your affections to a slave of enemy territory? Is that why you came to the caves to kill me in person? I shouldn't have come all the way here. I shouldn't have listened to these stories. If I'd never learned anything, I could have always just held on to those sweet memories with Coon to keep me happy and wistful. Now it's all over.
No, go see him.
I have a favor to ask. If you ever meet the Lugal, could you give him this?
What is it?
Some woman asked me a favor on my way here. She asked me to give this to the chief of Salt Castle.
Step. Hey, kid. What was her name? What should I tell him?
I don't know either. I didn't know her. I just met her in passing. If you don't have the chance to meet the Lugal, you can just keep it or throw it away. You know, that woman died.
I'll give it to him as soon as I see him.
No, don't do that. I'm gonna run far away now, so 7 days.
Nope.
No, 49 days.
Here we go.
7 months. No. After enough time has passed, enough for that idiot to forget me completely. In about 7 or even 70 years.
Okay, right.
Give it to him around then.
It's like kind of a range.
Yeah. Aww.
No, don't
Okay, I just have to say, first of all, this math, like, it's giving a lot. Like,
It's just a lot of numbers to be throwing out when you're like crying and desperate. So maybe just make it simpler on yourself.
It makes my job a lot harder as guard.
right? You're like, so 7
7 days, 7 years. Which one?
right? Yeah. Also, she's kind of stressing me out. I'm like, you told him you wanted him to leave. You didn't want him to know your name. You didn't want to know all these things. I get you were like suppressing your feelings. And now what do you expect? Do you think he's gonna just wait around for you after you told him to go away?
And
like,
forget me.
he did that.
He did that. You can't
Get married?
again.
Yeah. Like he's gonna he has to get married and have children at some point. He can't just be waiting for you to magically maybe appear one day.
Also, like, if I were her, I would never in a million years be like, is he gonna kill me? He's obviously not gonna kill you. Go see him. You came all the way here. You have the axe. Like, girl, what are you doing?
She chickened out.
Stop talking to the guard. Get in there.
That's your Cinderella slipper. He doesn't even know what you look like.
I know.
He doesn't.
literally doesn't even know what your face is.
Exactly.
Or your name.
Or your name. Or your
Or your
age.
age.
Or your age.
All he knows is that you like to yell and throw out numbers. So maybe you should do that.
You start throwing numbers at him and ask, he'd be like, oh yeah, that's her.
Oh my God. 7, 300. He's like, I got you.
That's her.
I'm thinking that guard is probably heavily confused.
So
Yeah,
confused.
Does not know what to do. That's the confusing directive.
I think she's really confused too. I feel bad for this.
She's heartbroken. It ends with her crying.
She's by her own demise.
She's
She
working
creates
herself up. Yeah, she's on this by herself.
I know. I'm a little softy though. I see those tears flowing. I'm like, I just want to give you a hug, and then I want to like push you towards
I mean,
him.
she's just hopeful. You know, she's just hoping that maybe there's some chance that they could be together. Maybe he read into her emotions, but
the emotions that she didn't show him.
well, you know, a girl can dream, right?
True.
Yeah, and she did dream.
She dreamed,
She
and that's
dreamed.
about it.
Yeah, and then I guess we'll have to find out in episode 6.
Let's go.
Let's go. Seek the golden forest.
Ooh, that was
That
our
was a
best
good
one
one.
yet. Ooh,
Very
Just keep
nice.
adding that one on.
Okay,
Top
all
it.
right, okay. Step, step, step,
I can't stay here any longer,
step, step,
but I have nowhere to go.
step. Trip. Thud.
She's always falling.
Thunk.
The necklace Coon gave me.
Touch.
I can't go back. But I forgot to give it back to him.
Oh, you did.
Such an idiot.
Clutch.
I can't stay in the Northland anymore.
Stagger.
The only place where the slave brand on my chest can't be activated is here in the Northland, the cursed land of beasts.
Touch.
So it's time to return to the Golden Forest.
Dun dun dun. The animation's so, like, the illustration's so beautiful.
That light on her face.
Okay, honey. Is that a ring light?
I know. Go on TikTok, girl.
Before this dawn brand burns my body up, before this damn brand burns my body up,
There it is. Yeah, you know she's found that.
We found it.
I have to return to the horrible lands of the gods. The slave brand on my chest has a curse that activates if I run away from the Golden Forest. A terrible curse that I can never escape unless the person who cursed me chooses to lift it.
Oh.
It only takes 4 days for the flame to eat its way to a fugitive's heart. As soon as I passed the White Mountains and crossed into the Southland, the intense pain coursing through me told me that the brand had been reactivated. It takes 4 days on horseback to travel from the White Mountains to the Golden Forest.
Stagger.
I have to return to the Golden Forest in 4 days. Oof.
There it is.
Close.
There it is.
Yeah.
Erg. It hurts.
Oh, no.
It hurts.
Oh.
Gazeta. How many years has it been since I said that name? No!
Get up.
No! Come back! Don't go! Come back! No. Without a horse, I can't make it to the Golden Forest in 4 days. Come back, please!
No.
Please.
There's the hit kick.
Really
nice.
Ow, it hurts. It hurts. It feels like my heart's melting away. I have to get to the Golden Forest. I have to get... But even if I return to the Golden Forest, will I be able to stay hidden in a place full of priests?
Probably not.
How many years will I be able to hold out before the priests discover me and tear me to pieces? Maybe it's better right here, right now.
Renier. Renier? Renier!
Stamp.
Hello, that hair. Thank you so much.
Dazzling. Gazeta?
Swish.
No!
Boom.
Flutter. Turn.
That's so good.
Way to make an entrance.
Falter. Stump.
Renier, it's been so long.
A voice as sweet as honey,
He's hot.
blonde hair, and brilliant as a golden thread. A man so beautiful he'd make your eyes water. Gazeta.
Never expected you to turn your back on me and run away while I was right in front of you. But I see you can still understand a warning when you get one. Very prudent of you.
Dang.
I told you to come back in 4 days. I told you 4 days, no matter what. You promised you would. Don't you remember?
Yes.
Then why did it take you 3 years to return?
Drag her.
Like,
She's not going
bit
down
of a
with
time.
Yeah, the numbers game.
Did it not occur to you that I'd be anxiously waiting?
She's selfish. ...
Ooh. Were you hiding in the White Mountains
Yes.
to prevent the Nigak from activating?
Yes.
Ah. Must have been hard for you.
Reach.
Oh.
Tabgwe and Ambar.
Come on, language.
Thank you. Majored in this.
The pain's gone.
I tried hard to believe you weren't dead. I waited as promised. It felt like my blood was running dry during those long 3 years, but you were hiding in the White Mountains.
He's crying.
Gazeta.
Just a moment. Please stay like this for just a moment.
Aww. He's like towering over her.
I know. That's hot.
Not that's hot.
Let me make sure you're really alive, that you're not a spirit or an illusion. Don't forget, you owe me your life.
Oh, okay. Well,
And you promised you'd become mine, Renier.
Red flags.
to be continued. Okay, that was cute.
It was cute.
I was in it until the you promised to become mine bit. Can we just talk about that?
You promised to be mine. You owe me your life.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Dating advice, if somebody tells you that, get out of there.
Red. Can we say red flag?
Red flags. Absolutely.
Yeah, all
Oh
over the place.
He was giving me Legolas from like Lord of the Rings, and now I'm not feeling it anymore.
Yep.
I
Coming on
know.
aggressive.
False advertising, because I was like in it with the hair and the looks and the like,
know,
right?
yeah.
Those eyes.
He's so beautiful.
And he
then
shed
you're like,
a tear.
I know.
A beautiful.
A beautiful.
fake?
It's a little drip.
it
It might have
fake?
been. Could have been
It might
magic.
have- was it fake?
Might have
Can we
been fake.
trust? Can we even trust him?
Yeah, I don't think I can.
I think it might be just some classic toxic masculinity where like he genuinely thinks that this is love.
Maybe because maybe he hasn't really experienced a lot of love, so this might be the way he shows his love.
And like position of power, you get a little tripped up and like, do people actually like you or are they just using you? He might have kind of a false sense of identity there.
And he dragged her. He's like, "You said you're gonna be back, and it's been
3 years.
Yeah, hi.
Where have you been, property?
Oh, yeah,
literally like not even Renier. Where you been, property?"
Yeah. For reals.
Man.
All right, I think we're all cooling on him real fast.
Yeah, I'm still Team Coon, right?
Yep.
Yep.
You're still Team Coon.
yeah.
We're still Team Coon. Hopefully, you're still Team Coon. Keep it right here. It's Night In with Manta. We're reading The Golden Forest, so stay tuned for what's coming next. Bye.